sun has just risen on the horizon behind me, and I came out here this morning to discover a new area. I've been here before, a couple of minutes that way, but this exact place is new to me, and since the greater area here is actually one of the most beautiful places in Brandenburg, and also has a lot of wildlife, I've decided to now come here and see what this place has to offer. So let's go and see what we can find. So I've been walking for approximately 2 hours now. Just a few minutes ago I stopped for a quick coffee break, but yeah, so far very quiet this morning, very quiet area. So it's been nothing more than a walk in the woods so far. And I've now turned around basically, and I'll slowly make my way back to where I parked the car and see if there's anything to see on the way there. So I've just come across a footprint, and I'm wondering if that's wolf. Obviously it's very difficult to say, or impossible as experts would say, with one print only, but I've seen wolf prints and you sort of have an idea what they look like, and that looks sort of has the same shape. It's more like an oval shape. What do you think? If you have a look at this, I don't know if it picks up on the camera that well, but you can see sort of here it's a very faint, very weak, can hardly see it now, but with the sun it was out now, there was more contrast, and it had that oval shape. It wasn't a big one, but it had that distinct shape. So I'm wondering if that's maybe a wolf track. Let's see, maybe we find more. Right now the sun came out and I thought I'll show it again. I've also marked it with a circle. Maybe it's more visible now. And I found another one just right here that also looks very similar. What do you think? Again, I'm not an expert. I've seen prints before, so as I said before, there is a distinct oval shape, but it could also be just a dog that has similar looking feet, and I believe that there's a certain distance that you have to have tracks in order to say for sure that it might be a wolf. And since there's only been 2 that were visible, I'm not sure. Since it's that quiet today, and I found there's a really nice spot here, I've decided it's time for a short break. Because the sun has just come out. It's been overcast the whole morning. Now the sun is breaking through the clouds. There's a bit of a breeze, so a little bit of wind, and it just feels super nice right now. And what better thing to do than having a short break here somewhere and enjoying that nice weather with the wind in the face. Let's do that. Alright, so coffee is finished, and now I'm making my way back to the car. But before I do so, one quick side note. And it's about the history of this place. So within the past 90 to 100 years approximately, there were people in power here in the country back in the 30s and 40s, and then later throughout the 60s, 70s and 80s. And those people used this place here for hunting. They had their houses here, and they came back whenever they wanted to go on a hunt. They came here for decision making, to host foreign guests, and made deals and stuff like this. Because it is so close to Berlin, it's just under an hour approximately with a car. From here to Berlin, where they ruled the country, and then they came back here whenever they wanted, or whenever they had decisions to make, and used this for hunting. So there's a lot of history in the woods here. And actually, just a few minutes by foot, there is a big house, or there used to be a big house, It's not there anymore, but the remains are of a guy called Göring back in the 30s and 40s. He built this house, and back then it was sort of a sign of power and like a status symbol, and also someone like Honecker then in the later years also had his house here and came whenever he wanted to hunt and stuff like that. And I just thought it was interesting to share, because for me right now, knowing all of this, the history is quite, you can feel the history in here. So every now and then you see evidence where there's a stone with a marking or something like that. Or as I just mentioned, the house down that way. And it's quite interesting to walk through these woods now, knowing all of this. But the point why I'm saying that is because it has been used for hunting for the past 100 years. Obviously, the numbers of wildlife went down as a result of that. But for me right now, it's quite a nice place to go to look for wildlife, because obviously now this morning is rather quiet, but there is a lot of activity here, and I'll come back and hopefully find a few places where I can get some nice pictures one day. Anyway, that's just on a quick side note. Packing up now, making my way back to the car, and then going home. So I'm almost back at the car where I started off this morning. After probably 6-hour walk altogether, which was really beautiful out here. As you can see, the sun came out after morning. It was quite overcast. And with the sun came out all those nice autumn colors. That means I didn't see any wildlife today, which was not really the goal. The goal was just to explore, to get to know this area. It was new to me, and mission accomplished. I saw a few interesting signs of wildlife, but nothing spectacular. And for that reason, it was nothing more than a nice walk, but an incredibly nice one. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.